everybody, it's Jody here from Jodys Jewels 09, and I was just gonna go ahead and do a haul video for you today for my upcoming sale on Monday, March 31st at 3 p.m. Eastern. I have never done a haul video before. This is just a few of the things that I have found this past weekend and last week. So let's get started. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room in the middle first of all. This beautiful, gorgeous native necklace made by Cecil Henry is Native American vintage, very, very old, heavy purple stoned necklace. Okay, the purple stone, I've conferred with Jen of Jen's Gems, Christy of Ladies Who Loop, and Colette of Slump Designs, Colette Slump, and we have done some research on this stone, and we believe it to be sugilite or sugilite. Sugilite in the size, with the size of this stone, is very rare, and the sterling work is amazing in this necklace. So let's get it off of this bust here, and I'll bring it a little closer for you to see the stone itself, and look at the thickness of the sterling silver in this pendant. There's the signature. This is an old price, and it's Cecil Henry, H for Henry, and sterling. Along with, this is 18 inches long, and along with this necklace comes a pair of earrings. And I will sell them as a set because the size of the earrings, it just sets this off. It's meant to go together, and so that's what I want to do with it. And look at that. Kind of spin them around here. And just to give you a little idea of scale, if I was to put this here on my finger, it takes up that much my finger. So that's an earring. So that's how big that is. It's amazing. Oh my gosh. So I have that, and that will be coming to the auction this Monday. And then next of all, and don't mind my mark here, that is from the flea market that's going on here in our town. First one of the season. So some of this that I show you today is coming from there. The next thing I have is this cute, adorable little brooch. And it is a hummingbird done in turquoise. And it also is got the bail for a pendant. So cute little piece. Love him. These little guys here are Native American seed bead pictorial hair ties. So it has the hair tie for anybody who wishes to put them in their hair. I was thinking maybe we have some granddaughters or whatever that would like these, but I picked these up at the flea market today, and they were just so cute. I had to get them with their little earrings and their headdress. Cute. Okay. Another thing today at the flea market was this dragonfly brooch. This brooch here is marked 925, but and it has great sterling work. And look at his little beady little eyes there. Really cute. Okay, so that's coming up. Here at the local antique store, I picked this up this week, a 3 cabochon cuff bracelet, very old, with great patina on it. I was wanting to show you what it looks like on. I'll take some of these pieces off. What I just took off was a cuff that I got from Kirsten at Kirsten Red Resale. Okay, so this is what this looks like on. Very gorgeous. Love it. So I have that to offer. This was at another local shop this week. It is all sterling silver with this dragonfly. I just could not also pass that up. I'm wondering if there's a mark in there. I haven't had a chance to look. It's $925. But isn't that pretty? I like the basket weave kind of. That's what I'm calling it. I'm not quite sure what you would call that, but I'm calling it a basket weave look to that sterling silver. That looks to be about, I'd say, 1 3/4 inches wide, but I have yet to research all these things. So that's that. I did pick up this turquoise ring. It looks, it looks a lot like a sand cast. This is what it looks like on me. Oh, see, I got my finger fat sticking through there, so it doesn't fit me really good, but it is really cool in a beautiful blue turquoise. I'm not seeing much matrix, just a little bit there. Okay, today at the flea market, I picked up these really cute lizard or gecko earrings with the cabochons in it. Nice sterling work there. They are signed by the artist, and the artist is LY with the copyright symbol and sterling. Just cute. All right. This I got at another shop. This is a San Marco bracelet, all sterling silver. It's got a safety catch there, but it looks really cute on, if I can get it apart. That's that. We'll have that. I have a really nice Labradorite. I really struggle with that word. Pendant. It is $925. I will double check and test that. It has an open back, but the flash is gorgeous and it's substantial. Nice big piece. This cutie is a koi fish brooch. It has marcasites in its body. It is a Tasco piece, and he has a ruby in his eye. So really cute. We have koi in our pond. And here we go, is a very large Cocopelli. Very large. He takes up the whole palm of my hand. Look at the size of that bail. And really cool. Really cool. That would look really great strung on some turquoise beads. Or anything, actually. All right. Here is a Tasco brooch. It has black onyx. It's all marked up right there for you. And I got this at the flea market today. Another flea market find today is, we're going to move this on over a little bit, is this liquid silver necklace. It is a 10-strand liquid silver and turquoise necklace with these really nice um, sterling silver caps. I'm not sure what they call them. I'm going to have to look into that or ask one of you gals out there, what do they call this? So I have that. And I have today's flea market, this amethyst, big chunky piece of amethyst and chipped amethyst necklace, very long. I'm going to say 30 inches at least. But I know you've probably seen these before, but this one's very nice, very gorgeous. I don't think it's ever been worn, honestly. So I have that. And this glass piece, just the colors were really neat in that. I thought it was, reminded me a lot of the spring with the lime greens and yellows in there. And it's on that kind of a chain. So we'll just put that right there. Here is a turquoise and Heshy bead necklace, sterling silver. Here's the caps. But really pretty. That's a great one. Here is a pearl necklace, and it's all different colored dyed pearls. And this one is, I believe it's 18 inches, like with a 2-inch extender. It's a Lucas Lameth piece. They're real pretty. This is so different doing it this way. Like I said, this is just some of the pieces I will be bringing. This is a neat horse sterling silver. It's got a flash of opal there in the center with turquoise, coral. I think that's charoite, yes, and spiny, I believe, on a sterling silver chain. So, and he is signed. I don't know if you can see that at all. That's it. And this is a new piece. All right. Here is a ring. So a Zuni inlay ring of a bird. Peyote bird, I would guess it to be. Turquoise, mother of pearl, black onyx, gorgeous. It is like an 8. This is what it looks like on. Really cool. I was excited when I stumbled across this guy. Here is some earrings. They are, I believe they're Tasco, and they're little chip turquoise inlaid elephants. And I believe they have a gold wash or vermeil over them. So that's them. This is an old vintage sterling silver pin, and hanging from it are birds, toucans and parrots, and just really cute. I can see this hanging on a pocket of a jean jacket or something like that. But there we go. All right. And here I have a cross bracelet. I haven't tested this stone, not sure exactly what it is yet. But I'll have that information come Monday. It's mixed metals wrapped around the sterling silver hammered cross. But just really cool. So I'll have more information later on that. Here is adorable little brooch, 3 cabochons of turquoise sterling silver, and it is Tasco, Mexico. As well, is it Tasco or just Mexico? No, it is just Mexico. It says Silver Mexico. Vintage, very old piece, very, very old piece. Oh, look at this. Might not come this sale. Looks like it needs to be secured in there a little bit better. Okay, I will deal with that. At the flea market today, I picked up some rings, and this first one is a natural smoky quartz, and real pretty. So that's that. This one is called, it's another ring, and it's called Volcanic Quartz Color Changing. This is outstanding. Look at the color in that. Purples and reds, and look at the size of the carriage here. Just stands up there so big and proud, and the scroll work. That's a keeper. I'm guessing it to be about a 6, but I'll have that information for you later. Love that ring. This ring here is a natural fire opals. It is a vintage ring. Gorgeous. Let me turn this around. Gorgeous. I believe this is like a 7.5 to an, yeah, about a 7.5, I would say. But look at the flash of that natural fire opal. This is going to be a hard one to part with, actually, because it's so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. And another ring. Bring all the rings to you. This one is and these were all from the flea market, so I was pleasantly pleased with this booth that I found later in the day. Natural stone opals and blue topaz. See if I can get that up close to you. Those natural opals. Blue topaz. Again, the silver work is fantastic. The way I love the height of this. Here is what it looks like on. Very nice. Okay. Oops. And we have a little bear for you that has the most beautiful piece of turquoise in it. Oh my gosh, look at that. The depth of the color in that is just gorgeous. And it's got a great polish on it. So he's very cool. He's very thick. A spirit bear or Zuni bear. And he is marked as well. I don't know what that mark is, but nonetheless, he is an awesome, and he has a good sized bail. And here we go. I've got at a local thrift shop in town, a new one that I found today. I gotta get this back on. Let me just show you the one, because that one came off. This is 12 karat gold filled malachite earrings, and just showing you the one right now. That's 12 karat gold filled. So I found him at the thrift store. On this really pretty flashy earrings. I don't know what the material of those are, but they are sterling silver. I'm not sure what this is, but they're just really cool. Here's a pair of sterling silver ball earrings with a little bead down at the bottom that appears to be turquoise. I bet it's at least turquoise color, but that's sterling silver. So those are neat. And I just found these, but we needed these about March 17th when it was St. Patty's Day. Some neat little, mugs that kind of remind me of drinking some big old mug of beer. I believe that might be citrine, or I think it is citrine. And just cool, fun drinking earrings. The same place I found just a sterling silver. They need cleaned up. They're really dirty, but these sterling silver hoops. Kind of bamboo. Yeah, I would say like bamboo style looking, but neat. Found this brooch. It is signed NYE, so something New York, maybe, NYE. It is an antique, I would imagine, vintage. And sterling silver. All right, kind of hit the earrings here. This is a pair of lab created opals with some rope work, sterling silver around them, but they're really pretty. Here is some moonstone dangles. Cute, flashy. And these I have not tested or anything, but they have some marcasites in the center and mother of pearl and appears to be black onyx. They are all sterling silver, but very nice. Very nice. Okay, and we have this brooch I found today at the flea market as well. It is just marked 925, I believe. Everything in the back is kind of obscuring the look of everything. So we have that. Another store I came to, I found, this was downtown, another new store I found, and these are some native earrings. They are signed by JPJ Sterling, black onyx, fun. And this little guy, I couldn't leave this little guy behind. Sterling silver kitty, so cute with the abalone body, but all sterling silver, really adorable. I don't know how well you can see that. There we go, the light's a little better now. So put that there. And this is a sterling silver and turquoise, I don't even know what they call this. Bracelet, but I don't know what they call this kind of bracelet. Accordion, I don't know. But chipped amber and turquoise and sterling silver. Good pieces of sterling silver in that. Okay. All right, now I'm on to my last thing. I was hoping this wouldn't go too long, and my last thing is something that was a very huge surprise. And I walked into this new shop and was nonchalantly looking through her things, and most of her things were just costume. And I'm going to take this off here. And on the very bottom shelf is where I found these black onyx earrings. and the kitty cat, the abalone kitty cat, and a pair of coral earrings that she didn't end up selling to me because there was some sentimental value behind them, and she regretted that, which I was totally fine with. Because in my hand, I had something better. And here we go. Here is a 24-inch bench bead necklace. Mind you, I've never been to this store before. And it's got the sterling caps here. All handmade. Vintage bench beads, 24-inch. And she didn't know what she had, and I wasn't positive. I mean, I was pretty sure I knew what I had in my hands. And so I got my first deal of the century. I got that for a really good price. And so I'm telling you guys this because I want to pass that on to you. So that will be coming up to the sale, but a Native American bench bead, 24-inch sterling silver, graduated to a larger bead, and I will have the millimeters for you come Monday. Oh, and I almost forgot. My very, very last piece from the flea market is this turquoise and vintage. I bought it because of the clasp being vintage, and it looked to me like it, I honestly, I didn't really know. And so I got it home, and I was taking a look at it and thinking more on it, and I'm like, that might be 14 karat gold. And I didn't have real good lighting, and I couldn't see it on the clasp. And sure enough, I tested it, and it tested 14 karat gold. Later, I turned on my ring light in my jewelry room, and it provided the light I needed to see. And on that clasp, it did say 14 karat gold. I went on to test these beads here, and there's 8 of them. There's 8 beads, gold brushed beads. I had 2 scores this weekend. This is 14 karat gold, brushed gold beads, 14 karat gold clasp, and turquoise necklace, 16 inches. And this, so I had a pretty fantastic weekend here in the Midwest, where you just don't really find a lot. But I did, and I was so happy, so happy. So I get to bring this all to you guys, and I look forward to seeing you this coming Monday, March 31st at 3 o'clock. I might add that I'm going to be by myself for the first time. Christina is not going to be able to be with us, so if you just hang in there with me, we'll get this show pulled off, and I look forward to seeing everybody. Bye. Love you all.